and just showing you guys a couple tips for like completing the programs and career arcs and stuff like that. I've already completed pretty much all of these. All I got left to do is like I think a couple of relief pitchers. Yeah, I got 3 left to do. So whenever it comes to doing these, say if you're doing, say Hannigan for example, you have to get, I'm pretty sure it was like a double and an RBI or something like that. So if you were to have Hannigan, his hitting stats aren't the greatest and his speed isn't the greatest. I think he has like maybe 70 something contact. Yeah, 70 something contact, 26 speed. So if you want to get like a double, like if you're on these missions where we have to get doubles, if you can't go to say Polo Grounds, pick a stadium where it has pretty much deep alleys. So like Fenway, like if you hit it to right field, if it gets past the outfielder, you're gonna get a double pretty easily. When it comes to, there's a couple where you have to get home runs. I'm pretty sure Lucas Duda might have been one of them. That Polo Grounds would be a good park to complete those programs with. So I know Matt Joyce was another one you have to get 3 home runs, I'm pretty sure, and Seth Smith. So Polo Grounds, left and right field, it's like 250 feet. So if you're pulling the ball, you're going to hit a home run, and if you hit the ball in the gap, it's like 480 out in center field. So if you can get the ball like down to the bullpens on each side, there's a pretty good shot you can get it inside the park home run. So just try to invest in Polo Grounds if you can. I'm not sure what it's going for at the moment. Let's see. And it went up a little bit, but I mean it's a good investment for whenever you're doing these programs. Now you have to. I know you have to exchange hats and jerseys and stuff like that. These aren't so bad. It's when you get to the career arcs and like the Immortals is when you have a lot that you have to complete. So like for Billy Williams, for example, you needed to get I think it was Cubs, and I want to say, can't remember who the other teams were. I know Cubs were one of them, obviously. So let's just go into the market, go to souvenirs, hit square to filter it, and then go to hats, and then just go to Cubs. So if it's, yeah, Cubs hat home, you see the buy now price is $510 and the sell now is $180. Don't be in such a hurry to get these hats just to complete that part of the program. So if you're doing like his hitting, you have to get his hitting stats or whatever you have to do. Focus on all that stuff first. Like right now, I got all these done. Whenever you go in and do like the hitting stats, like I said, Polo Grounds is another good park for this. For example, you need 3 home runs, 7 doubles. If you hit the ball in the gap, you can just stop at second base, or you can run. I think his speed's like 60 with this card. Yeah, 62. So I mean, getting inside the park home run is a pretty good possibility. But going back to what I said about the uniforms, say if you needed the Cubs, so yeah, hit square, go down to hats, and just find Cubs on here. Okay, you see the buy now price is $505 and the sell now is $176. Like I was saying before, don't be in such a rush just to get these done. Focus on like all the hitting and stuff first. And these are still going for quite a bit. I'm sure the prices will probably drop once more people start playing, because the game just came out like a couple of days ago, like for everybody else. What's up, Bradester Gaming? And so what you want to do with these, go in and make a buy order. So you see the sell price is $176. If you do a buy order, just do it for 1 stub more than what the highest sell now price is. So if I were to do 177, well, someone already put in a sell price for 300. But you see what I'm saying there. So if someone were to sell it, let's just go. I'll just do this again. Do 301, and your bid's going to be the highest. So if someone were just to go in and just sell it, you're going to be the first one to get it, and just so on and so forth. So you're going to need quite a few hats. So you can either just put in like say 15 buy orders for 301, or you can just go up by like 1 increment at a time. So go 301, 302, 303, whatever you want to do. But as of right now, that's pretty high for a sell price. So let's go to, I know the Athletics was another team that I had to do. You see theirs is a little bit cheaper. So like, yeah, if you need the home hat, just go in, put a buy order for 186, and then just you can either keep putting 186 or you can just go 186, 187. And before you even realize that you're going to get those hats, like I put in like 20 buy orders for hats and jerseys last night just for the Cubs. And when I woke up, I had all my buy orders were in my inventory. So that's another thing. So let's go to jerseys for the Cubs now. And I'm pretty sure you can do either road or home. I'm pretty sure if it's gold, it's going to be worth more whenever you exchange it. So if you were to do the home jersey, that's still a little expensive, but you're going to get more towards your exchange than you would the away jersey. So let's go into like Gary Carter. You can see here the exchange value for the road jerseys that are silvers is only 100, and if you look at the home jersey, it's 275. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And even the alternates, the alternates that are the diamonds go for 775. I'm not really sure how much those cost at the moment. I'm assuming they're pretty high. So let's go to the Dodgers. Yeah, the sell now price is 4,000 for the home alternate. The away alternate is 38.30. So it's kind of high. Like I said, don't be in a rush. These prices are most definitely going to drop here in the future. So I just kind of, what I'm doing now, I'm just basically just trying to get all the hitting stats done. So if you go to, there's only like maybe 3 or 4 of these that you can actually complete at the moment. Like Chase Utley, the 3 and 4 program souvenirs aren't even out yet. So you really, I mean, you don't have to focus on his yet, but you can, because I already got as far as I could without exchanging the jerseys, because I can't unlock his you can't unlock his all-star card till 85. So even if I were to do the jersey exchanges and the hat exchange, I'm not even going to be able to get that card anyway at the moment. So just kind of like focus on Billy Williams is one you can do. All I have left to do is just these hitting stats, and then I'll get this card. And then once you get this card, like the last one before you actually get the souvenir, there'll be a mission for this card that you have to complete. But he's pretty good. Like this, he's not going to be an end game or anything for an outfielder, but he will most definitely be someone I'll be used just for the foreseeable future until they release these other programs, so you can get to the Immortals. Gary Carter is not one of them. Let's see. Yeah, Adobe's one. So like All-Star Series outfitters, this is what you need to do to complete get his All-Star card. So whatever you want to do, whenever you're trying to get these stats like this, I always just go in and load my lineup full of those guys. Like I'll just go in and make sure you have an actual first baseman playing first base this year, just because they'll commit a lot of errors, and you'll need a catcher too. So if you just put those 2 positions in, and then the rest of the lineup, just fill it with all-star players in the outfield. So I got like Jim Edmonds, Matt Joyce. There's a couple other guys I can't remember at the moment who they are, but Dobie is one of them. I think Sutton. Yeah, Sutton's another one. And the pitching stats really aren't that hard to get. 7 innings pitched and 7 Ks. Like obviously you can do that in one game. You'll need 18 complete games. So I mean that'll take a little bit of time. Not 13 games. Just complete an entire game with any pitcher you want. Doesn't matter who it is. Let's see, Ramirez I know is one, and right here you need 15 doubles with shortstop. So that's another thing I would do. Go in, just have a first baseman playing first base, and use a catcher, and then the rest of the positions, just put shortstops for every position. I mean, if you're playing on rookie, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, they're not going to hit the ball very much anyway. You're going to strike out a lot of people playing on rookie. So that'll just make it 10 times easier. If you got 6 guys in the lineup that are shortstops, you can get 15 doubles within a game or 2 if you're playing in somewhere like Polo Grounds or somewhere with a deep outfield. Joe Torre, here's another one. You have to get 2 home runs and 4 RBIs with St. Louis Cardinals players. Obviously, you see I haven't done this one yet. So if you were to go in and want to do this one, just load your entire lineup with St. Louis Cardinals players, and then it'll make it a lot easier. It's only a 1-game mission, but if you have 8 guys in your lineup that play for the Cardinals, it's not going to be that tough to get. If you can hit 2 home runs in a game, you'll most definitely get 4 RBIs. So that won't take very long to do. Joe, let's see. Okay. Yeah, Jack Morris is another one that you can do. You can see here I got to do the hat and jersey exchange before I can get to his postseason card. Once I do that, I'm not sure what the mission is. 7 postseason wins, so I'm assuming you just have to get 7 wins with this card, and probably have to pitch a shutout. Let's see, his card is not terrible. Not that he got really good stamina. His hits per 9 and Ks per 9, I guess, aren't too shabby. Velocity is not really there. He's got an okay pitch selection. Let's see, Saberhagen is another one you can do. 23 wins with starting pitchers. So if you go in and get a starting pitcher from the Royals, Mets, Rockies, or Red Sox, just only put those guys in your starting rotation. So whenever you go in, obviously it's always random at who you get for your starting pitcher, but it'll just make everything a lot quicker if you just load those guys in your rotation. Let's see, Lee Smith is another one. So I'm not for sure about this year, but I'm almost positive you can probably do these in Conquest. Maybe, I'm not sure. I have to try that out still. But if you can do it in Conquest, that'll make it a lot easier. Obviously, there are only 3-inning games, and when you're playing against the computer in a 9-inning game on rookie, you're going to be scoring a lot of runs, so it's going to be kind of hard to get saves when you're playing a 9-inning game. So maybe, I mean, I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that if you can do that in Conquest. And Hoffman, you can't complete his yet either, so don't really worry about this yet. Just go in and worry about like the 4 or 5 guys that you can complete, and just load your lineup with whatever the mission's asking for. So, I mean, this will probably take. I can probably get this done today, maybe by tomorrow, depending on how much I play. But I spent a little bit of time on Billy Williams. I just went through and did all of these first. I just went through and made sure I got all these done, just because I just didn't want to lose track of where I was at. Yeah, but like I said, if you want to go in and do these hat and jersey exchange, you see I only got like maybe a quarter of the way done with it. But I'm gonna go. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna go in here in a minute, and I'm gonna put in a lot of buy orders. And whenever they come in is when I'll do it. I would probably never go in and just buy the jerseys and hats outright, just because right now they're still pretty expensive. So let's see, who do I need for him? Indians, White Sox, or Tigers. So I'll go in, see which one of those 3 are the cheapest. Home jersey's not too bad. Probably already passed the White Sox. Yeah, I mean, the home jerseys, like the gold jerseys, I guess, aren't too bad at the moment. Diamond ones are still pretty high. I have a feeling those will still go down, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go into the Indians home jersey. I'm going to go in and just keep putting buy orders in for 1 stub more than what's already there now. So whenever someone goes in to sell it, mine will be the first one. Let's go in, 302. Finalize order. Basically just keep repeating this. Like I said, if you want to do it, some of them the same price, you can. It's not a big deal. So yeah, this is kind of the way I do this. Like I said, I'll probably never just go in and buy these outright, at least until the prices go down. But so far, obviously the Immortals, you can't really do any of these yet. You can do a couple missions, like if you go in and redeem Babe Ruth, you can go in and redeem this card before you even do anything. You can go in and redeem him. There's a couple other guys you can do. I had a video showing that, and yeah, this is pretty much the only one that I've done so far. Basically what this is you have to compile stats like plate appearances, hits, home runs, RBIs. So basically you can just go and put him in your lineup when you're playing these games, completing these other programs, and eventually you'll get completed kind of like the way I did. I just kept him in my lineup, had him batting like, I don't know, like 7th or 8th. Doesn't really matter, obviously, but it was just over time when I was trying to complete the other missions, you'd basically do it without even realizing it. Same with Griffey. I haven't done really any of his yet, just because I've been kind of busy with the other ones. But he's definitely one of the other Immortals that I'm shooting for. Be Babe Ruth, Griffey, and Nolan Ryan. Bob Gibson's another guy that you can go in and redeem right away. And you need 274 strikeouts with him. So, like, if you get some of the pitching programs done that you were working on, just go ahead and throw them in your rotation. There's all these games that all the games that you're going to be playing on rookie. Eventually, you'll need 274 strikeouts with them, which is kind of a lot. So, you put him in your rotation. That's another way you'll pretty much just complete these missions without even realizing it while you're working on other ones. It's the best way to go about it and the best way to look at it, in my opinion. But yeah, I can't really do any of the Immortal programs yet, so basically just working on these 5 or 6 career arcs, and hopefully I can get them done at least by sometime in the middle of next week or this coming week, and I can show you guys some of the rewards that come from that. And if there's anything that you guys want to see or need help with, just leave it in the comments, let me know. If you're new, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I might be on here in a little bit. I might be doing a BR run, or might play ranked seasons. I've only played like 5 games on ranked season so far. Just kind of trying to get my lineup in order before I really start diving into that. And that's what a majority of my videos will probably be, is ranked seasons in the future. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.